Hello everyone, James here, your RV Ninja at myrvninja.com. I hope you're having a good day today. I know I have. Got up this morning early with a piping hot cup of coffee. Got to read my Bible and do some of my journaling, and I know it sounds maybe a little cheesy, but gosh, does that make my day start off well. If you don't have a routine of some kind, I'd encourage you to do that every day because it helps you here and it helps you here. But that's not what this video is necessarily about. What this video is about is for you new or first-time buyers. When you're looking at an RV, where do you start? I get this question all the time, and I thought I'd make a video today and maybe one later this week where I can go over 4 or 5 different things that I would tell you as a starting point for you that'll hopefully help you. The first thing is that I would say you gotta choose 3 of your favorite floor plans. Go online. Look at all different kinds of websites out there. See the pictures, see the mock-up, the actual diagrams, see other pictures, and make sure that you if you get an opportunity and there's actually something there in inventory, go to a dealership. Go to a show when those things come back again. Make sure that you are out there feeling, touching, smelling, not necessarily tasting, but going out and experiencing the motorhomes, because what you see on a screen is often very different than what you see in person. But you got to choose 3. I always say break it down into these 3 categories. The floor plan that you love the most is what I call you got to have it. The second one is you love it. And then the third at the bottom of the list is I like it. That, believe it or not, you notice that I didn't say the budget to start with. I say start with the floor plan. Everything is going to center around that floor plan for you. So that would be my first suggestion, is go and choose 3 of your top 3 favorite floor plans. Gotta have it, love it, and like it. Next thing that I encourage you to do is choose 3 of your favorite RV manufacturers. Now you can start out, there's a lot of them out there. You can start out with 5 or 6 of these. But I would ask you to narrow it down to your top 3. Again, I haven't talked about money yet. Notice why here in just a second. But when you look at your top 3, if you've narrowed down your top 3 manufacturers based on first your floor plan, then you say, well, I like XYZ manufacturer for this reason. That's my number 1. Choose your top 3. And that's going to help you in the selection process. Look, it is very easy to get overwhelmed. There are so many options out there. I know sometimes you can spend hours and days, weeks, months looking at RVs and then start all over again after you've done that because you've not narrowed it down. This is going to help you in the process of finding the RV that, again, is best for you, not necessarily best for the salesperson or the person that's trying to sell it to you. So I'd say yes, definitely choose 3 floor plans. Make sure that you have 3 manufacturers that you've narrowed down to. And then now, step 3 is determine your budget. Now, I have you do that in that order for a couple reasons. First is, if you go in and you say, this is all we can afford, it's good. Most of you will know how much, a ballpark, how much you want to spend. So that's already kind of there. We don't need to focus on that. What we need to do is narrow down to what's going to suit you the best. Then when you determine your budget, if you have determined that you like all of these different floor plans and manufacturers, but they're just out of your price range, well, what that's going to help you to do is help you to save more money, to maybe to put down as a deposit or a down payment. It's also going to give you an opportunity to reevaluate, to say, okay, well, maybe I can afford a little more, maybe I can make some sacrifices here, or maybe that's just too much. I'm glad I did this because I would have been over my head if I bought that floor plan. Or the other thing it's going to do is going to cause you to consider used versus new. Now, there's some videos out there that are really good. I'm going to do one with my own take here pretty soon that you're going to see. But I would say that that will also, knowing how much you can afford and the floor plans, knowing the floor plans, the manufacturer, and then your budget, that's going to help you when you start to go out and get really serious and put the full court press on to buy your next RV. Okay, I hope that helps. Later this week, I'm going to provide you with at least 3 other suggestions that I'd encourage you to consider as you are looking to buy your first RV, or if you're looking to buy another RV. These are the top 5 or 6 reasons that I would say that you should at least consider before you go out there and do it. Now, I do encourage you to do it because the RV lifestyle is one of the best lifestyles out there. So if you haven't done it already, if there's anything I can do to help you in the process, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can see us, of course, at myrvninja.com. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.